Okay, so let's take the first case. You're asking me to call, did you say Allison? Who did you say?
Latoya Pride,
Okay.
Officer Robinson is here and Ms. Pride is prepared to plea.
Okay, Ms. Pride, you've heard the statements made by counsel. This is case number SP 147-36931. She's charged with, she has 4 matters. She's charged with driving while license never required. She has count 2, no insurance. SP 147-36921, speeding 16 to 20 miles over the posted speed limit, and count 2, expired plates. Today is the day set for trial. What's the plea offer?
Your Honor, the second ticket on the docket, no insurance, would be reduced to improper plates. The third, 16 to 20, would be reduced to blockading, and then the remaining 2 counts would be dismissed.
Okay, I'm signaling for Officer Robinson to come out. Ms. Pride, you've heard the statements made by your attorney. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so on the first ticket, just a second. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so on the first ticket, you're charged with no insurance. That's on ticket SP 1473692. Your attorney saying you're going to plead this charge with the thought that the court's going to amend it to improper place. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Improper place is a misdemeanor as well. The only difference is it doesn't have a mandatory minimum fine of $200, pardon me, like the no insurance. So it's gonna go up to $500, but there's no mandatory minimum of $200 to $500. What'd you do, Ms. Pride, on the first ticket that makes you guilty of no insurance? Going back to the date and time of this ticket, were you driving a vehicle in the city of Detroit? That would have been on June 22nd, 2023 at about 3:30 in the evening. Were you driving a 2007 Jeep?
That's correct.
You stopped by Detroit police officer, specifically Officer Robinson, who's present today, over and around the area of Canfield Street. You recall that?
Yes, Your Honor.
At that time, you didn't have insurance on the vehicle?
That's correct.
And at the same time, you were speeding, doing at least 15 miles over the posted speed limit?
That's correct.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, yes.
Okay, the court's gonna accept the plea to the first ticket ending in 6932, no insurance. It's amended to improper plates. Your fines and costs are gonna be $245. And on ticket SP 1473691, it was been amended to what, blockading traffic, did you say?
Yes, Your Honor.
Blockading traffic. So you're going from 4 points to 0 points. So that's blockading traffic, which is a civil infraction. Your fine is $175. So you got $245 and $175. That's a total $420. In exchange for that, the court's going to dismiss SP 147-36931. Driver's license never required is dismissed per the plea offer, as well as expired plates. That's SP 147-36922. That's dismissed per the plea offer. Do you need time to take care of the 420, Ms. Pride?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much time?
If you could grant me about 90 days.
Okay, 90 days to pay. So listen carefully, and this is to everyone. You can pay online at 36districtcourt.org. You can pay at the kiosk, one of the kiosks throughout the city of Detroit where you pay your DTE bill, or you can pay at 36 District Court. Court does take partial payments. So that means you can pay on it up to the 90 days. If it looks like it's not working out, Ms. Pride, I'm not gonna have it. You can always go online or in person and do what's called an installment payment plan. It does require 25% down, and you'll have more time to take care of that balance. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. You're free to leave. Have a good day. Good luck to you. Next case,
Thank
Attorney
you.
Carver. You're welcome.
Leon Purifoy, Officer Thompson is here. I'll try to get him out.
Okay, Mr. Purefoy, let's see if we can. Thank you, Officer Robinson.
Looks like Officer Thompson's already out.
Okay, so good morning. This is People versus Leon Charles Pierford. Mr. Pierford is here today. He's scheduled for trial. He has three matters. SP 146-36161, driving while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance, and count 3, improper lane usage. Good morning to the parties. Today set for trial and a formal hearing, pardon me. All right, names for the record.
Jane Carver here on behalf of Mr. Purifoy. Can you state your name, sir?
Leon Purefoy.
Okay, good morning. And I do recognize Officer Thompson is present and prepared to go forward. What are we doing today?
Mr. Purifoy is going to plead as charged to the driver's license suspended. The no insurance would be dismissed, and the improper lane use to be reduced to limited access 1 to 5.
Okay,
And we'd ask that you rely on the 4 corners of the ticket for the civil infraction.
okay. So Mr. Pierford, you've heard the statements made by your attorney that you're gonna be pleading to driving while license suspended. It's a misdemeanor. I'm sure she's indicated it does carry 2 points on your driver's record, with the thought that the no insurance is being dismissed and the improper lane usage is being amended to, what'd you tell me it was?
Limited access 1 to 5.
0 points. Okay, limited access, 0 points. So you're going from 2 points to 0 on the second charge. That's your understanding?
Yes.
Sir, what'd you do back on June 22nd, 2023, about 12 o'clock in the morning that makes you guilty of driving while your license was suspended? Do you recall driving a GMC 2004 vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
By Officer Thompson on around Gratiot Avenue? In that area, and your license was suspended?
Yes, it wasn't where he said, but yes.
Okay. Okay, but it was in the area, right? Where was it?
It was across Shaner.
Okay, and sometimes the officer may spot you and then stop you at a different location, but it was on Shaner Street. Did you have a license or that was suspended?
It was suspended.
Okay, satisfied, counsel.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And at the same time, you use improper lane usage, meaning what'd you do, change lanes without signaling?
He said I went around the car too fast.
Okay, okay. Satisfied on that one?
Satisfied.
Okay, so listen carefully, Mr. Pierford. The court's gonna accept the plea to count 1. It's going as charged, driving while license suspended. Your fines and costs are gonna be $245. Sorry about that. In exchange for that, count 2, no insurance is being dismissed for the plea recommendation. And as it relates to count 3, improper lane usage is being amended to limited access, 1 to 5, that's 0 points, and the fine is $135. So that's a total of $380. Do you need time to pay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much?
At
I'll
least
get-
90.
Okay, 90 days to pay. I was gonna give you 60, 90 days to pay. And you did hear the court indicate that you can pay online, 36districtcourt.org, in person, or one of the kiosks throughout the city of Detroit. Any questions, Mr. Pierford?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Officer Thompson, as well. What's your question?
If I wanted to appeal this, I could.
You could, but I've already taken your plea. You could. Tell me what's going on that you may want to appeal it.
It's just don't seem fair, but I accept it.
Okay, so listen to this. Let me say this to you. You don't have to plead. You can have a trial. Today is the day set for trial. So if you're not satisfied with the plea, you can go to trial.
I accept it.
Okay, so you're making your plea knowingly and voluntarily free.
Yep.
You're not being coerced or promised anything.
Nope.
All right, have a great day. 90 days to pay. Good luck to you, sir. Anything else, counsel? Another matter?
Yes, Your Honor, Jarrell Plunk.
Okay. Mr. Plunk, or Jarrell Plunk. Okay, we're ready for you. This is People versus Janelle Plunk, Plunk, case SP 1267081. Mr. Plunk is charged with no insurance. Today is the day set for trial. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jane Carver here on behalf of Mr. Plunk. Could you state your name, sir?
Janelle Plunk.
All right, good morning. What are we doing? He's charged with no insurance.
This is date and time set for trial. Officer Jalen White has not checked in, so we move to dismiss.
Okay, just a second. Mr. Plunk, the court's gonna do the following. Counsel's correct. The officer has failed to appear. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss it without prejudice. The term without prejudice is a legal term. It means it can be reissued. So I'm indicating dismiss without prejudice, no officer. Occasionally, the prosecutors review the tickets. They may or may not reissue it, but if they do so, you get a notice in the mail with the new court date. Failure to return would result in a warrant. Any questions, Mr. Plunk?
No, ma'am.
Have a good day. You're free to leave, sir. Next matter.
I don't have anything else right now, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Good morning. Attorney Garrett, did you have something ready?
Yes, I do. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Tamika Trans Van is ready, Judge. That's set for trial. There's no police officer that showed.
Okay, Ms. Transvent, cut your camera on. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Case number SP 147258551, People versus Tanika Transvant. She's charged with allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Today is the day set for trial, and we're looking for Officer Larry Dudley, Dudley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Melita Baird on behalf of Tanika Transvant. Judge, there's no officer check-in. We make a motion that the matter be dismissed.
Okay, and that's correct, Ms. Transvant. The officer has failed to appear or contact the court. Court's going to dismiss it without prejudice with the notation, no officer. You did hear the court explain without prejudice?
Yes,
Okay, have a good day. You're free to leave.
you too.
Next question, next case.
Judge, also, it would be Curtis Tomasic. That was set for trial. There's no police officer checked in on that.
Okay, where's Mr. Tomasic? Okay, 9 o'clock. I see him at the time. Just a second, sir.
Okay.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, so this is People versus Curtis James Tomasic. He has case number 193999041. He's charged with no operator's license. Today is today's set for trial. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Curtis Tomasic.
Okay, good morning, counsel.
Melita Baird on behalf of Curtis Tomasic. Judge, is set for trial. We don't have a police officer. We make a motion that the matter be dismissed.
Okay, and that's Officer Thomas. Let me just double check. Thomas, it's Officer Heath Thomas. That officer has failed to appear, Mr. Tomasic. Of course, going to dismiss it without prejudice with the notation, sir, no officer. Did you understand that term?
Yes.
Without prejudice, sir? All right, have a good day. This hearing is concluded.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, I have two more tickets that were with this case. One was for failure to I blew in the breathalyzer, but he said I didn't blow, and there's one for equipment, not returning equipment, which I returned.
So this is what you need to do. I'm gonna let you speak back to Attorney Barrett and let her see what's going on with those tickets. Oftentimes, I don't know if you had a capious history or not, but oftentimes if you fail to appear, some of those matters may go into default. But let me see. Do you have the ticket number, sir?
No less.
Okay, yes, Judge, I don't.
Okay, so you just have to wait, Mr. Tomasic. My thinking is it's from 2019. And those are already in default and have occurred. So if they're already in default for failure, and this is 23, so that means you probably did not return to court.
No, I've already talked to the judge about the tickets. They told me I had to talk.
Okay, so listen to this. You didn't talk to Judge Garrett. So I'm gonna have you wait and we'll check it out. All right, so just wait, sir. Next case, Attorney Barrett.
Judge, it would be Mario Tate.
Mr. Tate. Okay, I'll see Mr. Tate.
Oh,
Let's see, hold on. Okay, anyone else other than Mr. Tate?
okay, then we have Andre Pruitt, which is a plea to a delayed sentence.
Okay, Mr. Pruitt. Let's do Mr. Pruitt, and then what I'm gonna do is take a short recess at some point to see what's going on with our jury trial, okay? This is People versus Andre Lavelle Pruitt. Mr. Pruitt is scheduled for trial today. He has ticket SP 126957001. He's charged with no MDOT inspection. Good morning to the parties. And I'll ask
Good
my
morning.
clerk, just one second, Attorney Barrett. Ms. Nash, if you'll take a look at Mr. Thomas Eck's name and see what tickets he's talking about, I appreciate it. Okay.
I
good
have
morning.
them, Your Honor, they're in default, back in 2019.
Okay, so let me go back to Mr. Thomas Eck. That means those tickets there, because you didn't appear, they're in default. That means you just have to pay them at this point, sir.
Okay, how do I pay him?
Okay, you can pay them online, 36districtcourt.org. You can pay at one of the kiosks throughout the city where you pay your DTE bill, you know, the supermarkets or the payment centers, or you can pay in person. Do you know how much he owes, Ms. Nash?
198 and 240.
So that's 198 and 240.
Now, both them tickets I didn't do.
Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna have you wait. We're gonna see if we can email you a copy, okay? So just wait, Mr. Thomas. Let me proceed with Mr. Pruitt. Andre Pruitt.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what are we doing, Mr. Pruitt? I called the ticket SP 126957001. He's charged with no DT inspection. Good morning.
Melita Baird on behalf of Mr. Pruitt. Judge, there is set for trial, and the offer for him was a 3-month delayed sentence on the charge.
Okay, Mr. Pruitt, you've heard the statements made by counsel. Is that your understanding, sir?
Somewhat.
Okay, so let me explain it to you. A delayed sentence is the second opportunity to keep a clean record. What that means is that the court would take a plea today, hold it for 3 months. 3 months from today, if you comply, that means if you have no other tickets of this nature and you pay your cost can be $190. 3 months from today, if you're in compliance, I'll set aside your plea and dismiss this matter. Now, what's your question?
So it was for the inspection sticker, right?
It says no annual.
I went to court for this before, and I had other things on the ticket as well, far as no insurance and things like that. And I had to show proof. I came down there and showed proof. They threw everything out, and I got something in the mail telling me that my license was suspended, right? So now
hold on a second. Let me just tell you what's going on with this ticket. Now, you got something else you know. Let me just say to the people that are here, when you talk to your attorney, that's the time to bring these issues up. Then what she can do is say to my court clerk, we need a printout so that she can review it with you and you have a better understanding. This ticket goes back to 2021. It originated on November the 9th, 2021. So that's 2 years ago almost. Your first hearing, sir, it wasn't filed to May 11th. 2022, you were arraigned on June 22nd for no inspection before Judge Millicent Sherman. And then it says show cause, you didn't show up. So she had a show cause hearing October the 4th, 2022. Then you didn't appear. Nothing happened. You got a lien. You went to the lien system for a warrant. Your warrant was canceled February the 21st, 2023. That's when it was canceled. Then you had your first hearing before myself, Judge Garrett, May 24th. You didn't show May 24th. So you had a warrant. A second time you didn't show. The warrant was canceled August the 15th. And here you are today. Okay. So now what's the question? You can go to trial. So these are your options. You can go to trial or accept a plea. They're prepared, the officers here. And so what do you want to do, sir?
I mean, I could take the plea, but what I got pulled over for is right in front of me.
So
So
then
it's
you
like,
want to go, so you want to go to trial. Have a seat. I'll do the trial shortly.
No, Judge. What
no.
it sounds like, we were trying to get this straight earlier. I was trying to get this straight with the state prosecutor.
Yep, and I'm here
What
now, and I want
happens
to talk to you,
is-
counsel.
So I thought they had investigated, and the only thing open was the one that he was taking the plea to.
Okay, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm talking about the one ticket that I called. I don't know about
Right.
other tickets. So counsel, the prosecutor is present and he's saying he prepared to talk to you. So you want
Okay,
your
what
discussion
breakout room?
and then let me know what's what. Okay, you got privileges.
Okay.
Let me give you privileges and then you can signal for the prosecutor to go into a breakout room and I'm gonna give him privileges. Then you can let me know what you are talking
Okay.
about. All right, Mr.
Okay.
Pruitt, be patient. So before you go into a breakout room, anything else ready? Attorney Barrett?
That's
Okay,
all
wonderful.
I had.
Okay.
So I go to breakout.
I got
room.
a question.
No, sir, they're gonna go
No
talk.
question.
Why don't you, they
All
can
right.
take you, what's your question? Attorney Barrett,
Just take. My question is, can we just take the plea deal and save everybody time? If it sounds like it's going to be more chaos, and I really don't
I
have a
don't
lot
know
more
about
time
chaos, but let them talk. Okay, so they want to talk, I'm gonna allow it. Well, let's do this. Let me put you all in a breakout room. So two things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna first put the prosecutor and Attorney Barrett in breakout room number 2. So that's prosecutor, as soon as I can find you. Well, prosecutor claim
Okay.
2, because I think you're in a different room
Lewinsky, yep.
now. And Attorney Barrett, why don't you all go into Attorney Barrett, I'm gonna put your client in breakout room number 3. Okay, so Mr. Pruitt, you're gonna go into 3, sir. As soon as Attorney Barrett speaks to the prosecutor, then she's gonna come in and let you know the status, okay? So you're gonna go into 3, Mr. Pruitt. Tap it when you see it. Thank you, sir. All right, Attorney Carver, what do you have? And then we're gonna check on our jury trial.
Good morning.
Tap 3 and go in. Yes, Attorney Officer Shabazz.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Officer Shabazz.
Good
Yes.
morning.
Did my defendant appear? I don't see his
Okay.
name,
Okay, let me take a look.
and
Okay, that
nobody
was,
has reached
that
out to
was-
me.
okay, that was my next point. Was gonna
Okay.
be the officers, if the defendants are here, so we can release the officers. Okay, and your client is Kevin Parker.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Well, just a moment, I got a few people in the waiting room. Hold on one second. I'll let one person in.
Kevin Parker did check in, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
My phone disconnected.
Okay, good morning, sir. What's your name?
It's Kevin Parker.
Okay, that's why I let you in because I did not have a name with your phone. So we're gonna put a name with your phone. Okay, so Mr. Parker is here. Mr. Parker, have you had a chance to speak with your attorney, sir?
No, I don't even
Okay.
know what his name is.
Okay, so hold on a second. It's 2 female attorneys today. So they're house counsel. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 6. One of the attorneys is gonna come in and speak with you. So Officer Shabazz, he is here. He dropped off the grid for lack of internet or something. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's do the following. I got Officer Smith here on Kiera Porter. Ms. Porter's here. What are we doing with Ms. Porter? Attorney Carver, did you speak with Ms. Porter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Porter, have you spoken with the lawyer? Kiera Porter?
It must have been Attorney
No.
Barrett.
Okay, you have not spoken with the lawyer? Okay, so let me say this to everyone. If you're in a breakout room, please stay in the breakout room because what happens is if you come out of the breakout room and the lawyer goes there, there's no one there, they assume this empty breakout room. Okay, Ms. Porter, listen carefully. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 5. It's gonna be silent, as you probably was told earlier. You'll go in, one of the attorneys will be in shortly. Tap 5, go in, I'll see you shortly. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let's do the phone. I got a few other people. Then I'm gonna talk to the prosecutor and Attorney Lamb is here in the hallway about our jury trial. So I'm gonna let 2 people in. Okay, so Alonzo Porter. Okay, so what do you have ready, Attorney Carver? Anything?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, how about Tooney? I have a person by the name of Mital Tooney. Am I saying it correctly to you, T-U-N-I? Okay, so we're gonna do this.